So I thought I'd share an interesting thing today. I had bought a Hotend assembly off of Amazon, trying to save a few bucks. Really, it's turning out to be not worth it. When I was installing it, it doesn't come with screws. Not a huge deal, but the screws I had didn't fit in there very well, didn't feel very good. I also noticed some weird pad thing that was kind of moved about on it, and it just doesn't feel like it installed right. Sorry, I was changing filament, so I had to wait. But as you can see, if you watch really closely, the nozzle pops up and down every now and then, and I'm getting some really weird results from that. It's not always, it's really subtle. I noticed I kept hearing some clicking. There it is, you see that? Yeah. So, if everything you're doing does not work out, definitely watch for that, listen for the click. I've been having some really uneven results, and it kind of makes a little more sense now why. I was trying to use a 0.2 nozzle, and I thought it was the nozzle's fault, but it's partially my fault for being cheap and this crappy seller on Amazon. So just get your Hotend and your ports from Bambu. It's just not worth the headache and a couple of dollars. Alright team, so follow up on my last video. We were having issues with the nozzle shaking up and down while it was printing. You can't really notice it unless the cover is off. I believe it is because I bought a cheap aftermarket part off of Amazon for my Hotend. When I was installing it, I noticed a few things I didn't really like. It didn't come with screws, which is fine. I used the ones that I already had, but those didn't fit that great in there. It felt a little too snug. The other thing is there's this little piece here that's, I don't know if, let me see if I can zoom it in here. But yeah, there's a little flap here, and it's all moved around and crap. And then the clasps don't shut right. They're kind of crappy. They keep bending. This one's already prone to break. Like, you got to keep adjusting it, and it just moves up and down. I really wish they would figure out a different design for these stupid clamps. They're clearly designed to break, and it's super frustrating. So today we are going to try and do this the fast way. My last video had the old-fashioned way where you take apart everything. Bambu has since updated their wiki and made it a lot faster process, removing less parts. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to take this puppy off, and we're going to lift the extruder off just a little bit. We're going to pull out the wires and go from there. Don't forget to pull off your back. I like to wear gloves, to be honest, just because I got sweaty hands. I don't know about everyone else, but take your dumb cap off the back. We'll start by unscrewing everything here. So by now you've probably already taken the cover off here, taken your nozzle off and the sock, all that good stuff. I don't think we really need to go over that. So we'll kind of start going here and get a better angle for everybody. So going off the wiki, it says, remove all that good stuff. We're going to start off at step 3, removing the extra gears, or screws, excuse me. Looks like there's 4 screws we got to move. One here, the one up in the corner here, and then one right here. After that, we'll lift the housing off just a little bit. We'll disconnect the cables in the back, and then we'll remove the right cable cover, removing the cables, etc. Kind of going from there. So yeah, first we'll start off by removing the 4 screws from the tool head housing. A lot of people like to edit their videos and cut them up so you kind of miss little tiny things. I like to show you guys where I screw up and be a human. I think it helps a lot. I know they're a little longer, but this way you don't feel like, oh, how did he do that? Did he miss a step? But you can just see everything I screw up on. so you don't feel so bad when you do it. Slightly move that off. Don't take it all the way off. Alright. Alright, so you got your cable cover off. Next thing we're going to do is take off these two connectors. It's going to be this one on the top here in the black, and then this bottom guy here. Generally, you can just kind of get them with your fingers. They're usually not in there too hard. Give them a nice wiggle. Especially if you've already taken them out, they're already kind of a little easier to get out anyway. So yeah, we got those two out. Next thing we're going to do is remove the cable channel. Not really a good angle for this, is there? And like I said before, if you've already kind of taken things apart, it's a lot easier to get things off. So this guy, if you can get your finger out of there and pull back, usually comes out pretty fast. Down here. Make sure we carefully remove this so we can send our crap back to the buyer, or the seller, excuse me. I'm gonna flip back around. I was kind of pausing it for you guys so you don't have to watch me struggle and flip. But whatever. Alright. Next we're gonna take off these three screws here from the hot end assembly itself. Let's see, I can remember this guy. Didn't feel good about this when I tried it. I also did it because it was 2-day shipping, so I was instead of waiting a week for Bambu. But patience and quality are peace of mind, all I can tell you. Don't rush things like this. These even have a weird time getting out of the damn assembly. Even get them to come out. Oop. I really need to invest in one of those little electric tools that do this. I don't know, I keep forgetting. Oop. Why are you in there? And you can see exactly why I don't like this. It did not take this long to get these out. Oh. Alright, sorry, I had to pause and grab a pliers. I don't know why I not want to come out on their own, so I just have to... First one I had to give a tug. What the heck? This thing can mess up the threads? What's going on? Got that one out. What the hell? Should not be this difficult. Just buy Bambu brands. Except for, like, you know, your filament, maybe plates. But as far as parts go, just get them from Bambu. This is not worth a couple bucks. It does not even come out. Literally had to pry that out. Don't know why. I couldn't even get that out. What in the H? That makes no sense. Did not want to come out. Oofed. Got it out. Wild. So, here's that weird little thing that's on there. I don't know what the deal is with this, but don't buy it. Even the clamp feels a lot more flimsy. I mean, the ones for Bambu already feel flimsy, but geez. Sorry about that, I had to find the screws. Alright. And then you want to kind of mold your wire so that it's coming out the back, and it's going to come through and out like that. Alright. Oh, I need this wire. Might be easier to start from the back. Oh, getting all squirrely on me. Why do we even unplug that one? I don't understand. Whatever. I'm just going to be flossing here for a moment. Make sure you get something to tuck in these wires here. Let me try and get you a better angle, everybody. The power cord doesn't like us. Alright. While you're in here, kind of form this up and get it. That way it'll kind of keep itself from popping out on you. And you got one lip in here. You got to kind of push these behind. It's never fun. Just gonna pause you guys so I can get this closer to me. Might be easier using the hex tool here. Yeah, it's a smidge easier to use that. Make sure you get all the wires. I got a couple that didn't go through with it. Oh, come on, don't be like that. Just go in your home. Do you want to go home? Maybe if I use the big one. Huh? There. Alright, I'm gonna move this around. Alright. So we got another lip, we gotta get it under here. Probably should screw it first, but I don't know, I was kinda not feeling that. I'm on my lunch break doing this, so excuse me, this feels kinda like not the best, but you gotta do what you can when you can, you know? And gosh dang, let me get the bigger one. Yeah, it's probably better to screw it in and shit first. I think they're in there. So, alright. Sometimes it's the small things, y'all. Sometimes it's just the small things. And make sure you get this guy in there straight when you're doing it. Don't tighten it all the way down yet. Just kind of get all three in there so you can line it up good. Make sure one side's not a little more tight than the other or what have you. Don't put too much force on it so you don't jolt anything around. was not able to do this in the half hour of my break like I expected, but oh well. The first time I did this, I did it the really long way, which is where you disassemble everything in it. And it took me a long time. The video ended up being like an hour long, but it's just because I wasn't really editing it much, except for like my swear words and stuff. But I'm going back in and tighten these back up a bit. Don't over tighten them. It's wild how much better these screws went in than the other one. I don't know what the heck was up with that thing. Alright. Let's give those a little more check here. Oh, pretty good. We're gonna go fishing. Definitely move some things out of their spot trying to do that. Alright. So I think we're still tucked in underneath, yeah. Do not have a good angle. Come in. You can do it. There we are. Oop. Hit the camera with my face. Okay. Alright, looks like we can put the cable cover back on. Oh, you guys can't see that now, can you? Oh, I never remember which way this thing goes. I think the square way goes that way. Oh, one over there. There we go. Well, I didn't break anything yet. Okay, now let's go back to installing the 4 extruder screws. Just cleaning up a few things. Okay. Time to button her up. You know, I wonder which ones, maybe the bottom ones are better to put on first. Make sure this is against there nice and taut. I tell you, being left-handed kind of sucks for these kind of things. Well, right now it's not too bad, but I literally had to learn to use scissors right-handed. Kind of a pro now, but yeah, that was mind-blowing. I've spent a long part of my life not realizing that mostly everything is made for people with right hands, or that are right-handed. Same thing with these guys. Maybe don't screw them all in just yet all the way. Kind of get everything in there, lined up so it's seating nice. Almost done. And I dropped the screw. Found it. Let's see if you guys can still see. And I apologize if the quality's not that good. I'm just using my phone and like a little crappy tripod, so probably makes it feel more real for everyone anyway. I love watching these repair videos that are a few minutes long and they've like edited out everything you wanted to see. I don't want to see all the easy parts, man. I want to see the hard stuff. I want to see you screw up. I want you to feel awkward like I do, you know? Okay, we'll go back to these bottom guys. That's still lined up good. Oh god, is that crooked? I can never tell anymore with these hot ends if they look crooked or not. Oh, I really can't tell. We'll find out, I guess. That's not the best, you know. Do these not tighten into anything? So does that just screw into perpetuity, or? Oh, that one locks in. These just kind of spin around. I don't seem to tighten all the way. What the hell? Let me know if it's like that for you guys. Like, am I crazy? I feel like these used to stop spinning at one point. Everything feels taut. Oh, you know what I didn't check? Is the damn screws on the back. Let me see how our nozzle feels when we put it in. I feel like it's still kind of wiggling in there. Oh, I do not like that. this clamping properly? Guess that feels okay. You never know until you know, I guess. It's ready to button her back up. A little bit like that. I think I did this backwards. I should kind of push up in here like that. Oh, come on now. Just let me have it. Is that in? Yeah, I guess so. Oh, it's in. That's in. Oh, let's see if it still works. Why didn't that come on? Oh, maybe I switched it wrong. Whew! Probably hook the EMS back up, huh? No, we have heat, so that's good. Just gonna load some filament up in there and see how far we can go. I probably could have just put it through the top. I didn't really consider that. So this should hopefully only take you a good half hour versus more than that. You know, don't rush it. Take it slow. Read things over and over. It's probably my fourth time doing this now. You know, I still got to reference the wiki. There's no reason not to. See how far we get here. Stuff's moving. There we are. There we are. Alright then. Well, hopefully this works okay. I hope it goes well for you guys. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or anything like that, or you want to share anything with the team, kind of help someone out that might be struggling like you, please comment below, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I work full-time and just kind of do this in my spare time, so anything helps, and it's always appreciated. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.